So Pheldon randomly gifted me this game. Duck Detective, if you will. Secret of the Salami. I am just adding words in there that don't exist. So let's just waddle right in. I guess detective mode? I ain't no poser.
Life wasn't easy.
Oh my god. You're loud.
I was a freshly divorced duck.
Oh no.
Not able to pay next month's rent.
Huh.
Not that I had paid for it this month yet.
A freeloader, if you will. A total quack.
My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember. Where did all my money go? I had to retrace last night's steps.
Yeah, if you can't remember last night, it's probably because of the bourbon and the whiskey, my dude. Deductions are a vital part of a detective's work. Find clue words by questioning persons and inspecting your surroundings. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve deductions. What? Oh, what's this?
I can't believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers.
And you just left them on the floor? Alright, what's this?
Second overdue notice. I wonder at what point they start kicking people out.
Third time's the charm, right? That's nice.
I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the stars that night. And now, she doesn't even answer my texts.
God, what'd you do to her? Ooh, bread. Yum yum.
This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf. You keep me safe at night.
Why? His voice is starting to violate my ears. Non-consensual ASMR over here. My last money.
I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better, though. Well, if things keep going badly, I can always sell it online. I have everything I need to solve this now.
You do? I don't feel like you do. What's this?
No messages.
Oh. Okay. I guess we do have everything. The duck detective spent his last money on... bread... Maybe I should have picked story mode. Am I just intellectually challenged? What? Bread. Oh.
Not my proudest moment.
So instead of bourbon and whiskey, you buy bread? I guess that's a way to cope. This game is supposed to be like an hour-long experience, and I just spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out how to solve the first riddle. I think I'm doomed.
But the toast helps me to forget.
Jesus Christ, dude, you have a problem. You need to go to like DA. Yo, Anna? Anna? Yo? Quack? Quack, quack, quack?
Anna! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks.
Bread is bad for ducks. You probably shouldn't, but lying is also bad for ducks. You shouldn't lie to your wife like that. Or ex-wife. You're not married anymore.
You have to believe me! Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective.
Old switcheroo.
Let's discuss this in person. I'll be there in an hour.
Ducks can breathe in the water for up to 72 hours. I don't think that's true.
I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare.
I looked in your inventory and you didn't even have enough cash for a bus fare. What did you do?
And here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown call center.
Much like you, okay.
I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
You didn't even have enough money to make it here in the first place. I love littering. What are you?
I'm staying here until I get my money back!
Good luck with that.
Bear bus? Huh, more like scam bus!
What are you talking about?
You, sound unhappy.
You bet I am! Their stupid buses always arrive late! I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning! And they don't even want to give me a refund.
How much did you pay?
2 schmark. But that's not the point! It's about the principle.
The principle is, you're kind of a bit of a Karen.
New bus route starting in August. Visit the scenic mountains of South Sitia. I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
Oh, now you can go there alone. Thanks to Bear Bus.
This office looks like it'll worsen my depression.
You and me both, buddy. Then he waddled away, waddled away till the very next day. Wah, 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 wah. So the duck walked up to the Bear Bus stand, and he said to the giraffe manning the stand, "Hey!"
I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one.
Got any schmarks?
She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office.
You just walked in. Ah, it's September. Oh no. How did you knock it over?
I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay. Do you work here?
No.
Why would you tell the truth? Just lie. You shouldn't lie to your wife like that. Or
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from their bus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
did you save their phone number in your phone or anything?
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
Yeah, Toots, let me just examine you real close. Dear, you're sad. Keychain, boy band, K-pop fan. K-pop! Do you like Jimin? I love Jimin. From BTS. Ooh, what's this? It's Sophie's birthday next Thursday. Just saying. Laura from CS is way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. Mug stolen. I swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them. Wait, so like, where's the last clue here? Am I supposed to? Okay. I guess that name was like a super important. I thought it'd be with the birthday.
These are quite mundane.
Are you making fun of people's names, dude? Your name is Detective.
I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
It's important to work out the suspect's name to crack the case. Enter their first and last name into the slots, their portrait in your journal suspect page. Smiley, you're happy. Like a giraffe, it's cute. Like the front desk lady.
Tomorrow is Friday. Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning. I should be able to deduce her name now.
So that means her name is Sophie. Wow, you're a sad K-pop fan. That's nice.
I should be able to figure out what's going on with her. I need to check my notes in the deduction section.
Oh my god. Sophie is feeling sad because nobody has remembered her birthday.
Ah, that's why she's making such a
That
face.
seems so much easier than The Office. Like, I'll be honest, I thought at first that bread in the universe was a pillow, so I was so confused as to why he was like so reliant on it. I thought it was like a body pillow for him or something, not bourbon.
I should try and cheer her up.
Hi.
You're still here?
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
How did you know?
I'm a psychic.
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Huh? Anyway, that was really nice of you. No one else remembered. Can you believe it? If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here.
Yeah, sure.
Here's the key card to the office.
It's not like there are notes laying around everywhere. Whatever, thanks Sophie, you're an idiot. Oh, that sweet, sweet corgi.
The stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams. I knew I couldn't stay long, or it would rub off on me.
Now, this is the last straw!
I think it's more worrying of what you'll rub off on The Office.
Fredderson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do. Who are you?
Duck Detective.
Do you have a problem?
Always.
If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the Duck Detective.
McQuacklin? Okay, so you're Irish?
A client hired me to investigate a case.
Why didn't you just say so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch death. All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management. I'll be in my office.
Aren't you upper management?
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are. I needed to find my client as well. Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking notes during the call.
Oh, you remember it now, but not while we were in the front office? Tricky deductions might require a new perspective. Press H to get additional guidance at any time. Hollandaise, escargot, sausage, Brazil. I know these two are foods, so are they all food?
Their buses don't go very far.
Oh, you're the mug thief for sure. West currency. High quality salami. Wow. I think this guy might be the thief.
That's a lot of salami.
Yeah.
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
Petrovich. Who are you? Thick glasses, bad eyesight. We're just roasting a man now. Stole Laura's mug. Did you wet yourself? Velcro shoes. I wear Velcro. Who are you? What do you want?
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks busy.
Alright, let's examine her then. Stressed. Dedicated. Bad habits? God damn, you're just roasting people. Password hint, me and sexy aliens?
I wonder if there are clues to her password.
Yeah, it's her.
I don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
You could say you can't quack it yet. Haha. Stop with the post-its. This workplace is no fun.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated.
Come in. Woo. Ducks sleep with one eye open because crime never sleeps.
The dimly lit room seemed to promise well-kept secrets and rumors. What a fancy nameplate. It says Ernst.
It also says her, too, you know.
It's a letter for an application for a promotion to Senior Customer Service Agent. Signed by L. Angst.
Loser angst. Kids, identical age, twins, wow. Framed, high quality. Hinges, it opens. Wow.
Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
You wouldn't know because your wife left you, now would you? Oh god. Angry brows, stern. Tie, expensive. Branch manager. Stained. Baby food. Family man.
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
Well, I walked in here and nobody's told me their identity, so I just have to figure it all out myself, but I'm a little slow.
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies.
Right, added to clues.
Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break. They only have a single person answering the hotline right now? That's surprising.
Laura can do it all.
In here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people in the office are. It will make things easier in the long run. I'll need to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
I already am, please.
I shouldn't go outside yet. I need to find out who the people in this office are first. Did I remember to write down their professions in my deductions?
They all work in the same office. Right, I need time.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
The buses are literally never on time.
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Really?
Do you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a copy of your book. The Early Bird Catches the Criminal. Can you sign it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I guess so.
Woo! Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective. I won't ever forget this.
My name's Eugene McQuacklin.
This will become a core memory.
I regret my choices. Alright, Laura, how you doing?
This is Bear Bus. Your yarn ball is still on the bus. Which route were you on?
What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station?
I need to ask
Okay.
you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus.
How are you gonna stop him?
What? Can't you see I'm talking to a customer?
Yeah, and I gotta find who's stealing the salami.
It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts. And Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise! Just leave me in peace!
So, you have no clues for me?
Well, I know that the dude's name is Manfred now. La-di-dee, la-di-doo, la-di-dum.
Was it you who called me?
No, I never heard of you before.
That's unusual.
It's good you're here, since there has been some unrest.
Yeah, you got a worker who's been working for 10 days straight and 3 night shifts, and you haven't given her a raise?
You're still here.
I have a feeling you're not enjoying my company.
Not particularly.
Whatever, dude.
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
Licking it.
Sorry.
Dude has some, like, corpses hidden. You're probably Freddy. What's your last name? I don't know how I got those. I don't know how I got Freddy Frederson's name, but I mean, I guess. Sophia works as the receptionist. The bear is Manfred, is the branch manager. The Laura's a cat. Customer service. The crocodile call Freddy works as operating officer. Wow!
Now that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene.
I thought Laura was a dog.
Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client.
What? If you drop a duck, it'll always land.
As
pointing
soon as
forward.
I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my nostrils.
They're doping on the job.
I knew I had to stay strong. This wasn't what I was here for.
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants almost bursting,
What does that mean?
I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, yes, and you can have it and so much more later, when we're done preparing.
What do you mean your pants are bursting?
Yes, dear?
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
A detective? How exciting!
If you didn't call me, who called me?
What's the most gruesome murder you've seen?
Your mom in my bed last night.
How many dead bodies have you encountered?
5 little pigs.
No one died, but I investigated a case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank.
Man, I thought they were all slaughtered. That's no fun.
Caught them red-handed and got myself an article in the Goose Times. They called it the piggy bank case.
Did someone get shot?
What? No!
Beaten up?
No.
Margaret knows what's up, man. Alright, time to examine you. I'm not being creepy at all. Motherly. Tan line divorce. Hey, you're single? So am I.
Gross.
Okay, yeah.
I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
What's in the fridge? Thanks for the food, Salami Bandit. Yeah.
So, this must be the crime scene. This note is curious.
Who are you? Toolbox. Janitor. What's up? Worker shoes? Practical person? Okay. This feels so invasive.
Dishwasher's broken again. What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't know how to treat things with respect? Why would they put the mugs in face up?
I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine he would call detective.
The alligator?
Personally, I feel we're doing just fine. And don't need no messing about our business around here.
I mean, he is the only one who seems to know who I am.
Would you say you enjoy Freddy Frederson's, company?
Huh. If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, it's that moron.
Hey, man.
Do you get along with Manfred Ernst?
He's a stubborn one. I do respect that.
What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
Divorced.
She's a true sweetheart. We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Ooh. I'm gonna get her first.
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft. And no one told me they've called a detective! I don't know what's going on at all!
Okay.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex.
Why is everyone here either divorced or breaking up?
But don't tell anyone!
You screamed that out loud.
Can you tell me anything about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work.
I don't think she has time for that.
You need to keep this a secret, though.
Alright. I like that I don't even have to try. Is Rufus as the janitor. There's a entire buffalo. Cancelled. No! Not the Halloween party.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway.
Well, you're no fun.
They stopped doing them at the precinct after the, jam incident.
You know, this is probably why you're divorced. Buffalo. Buffalo. You're just in the rain?
The cold air ruffled my feathers, and I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
Alright, what's in here?
Someone left their bag here. Ugh. It's full of dirty gym clothes.
Why did I pick that up?
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
What? I'm not here to take a bus.
Well proportioned nose, handsome. Boris. And based off the accent, your last name is definitely Petrico. Petrovic?
I'm investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business. I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
Do you, like Freddy Frederson?
I don't think anyone does.
He's a pretty funny dude.
No, never mind. I hate you now, Boris.
Loves to rant about detective novels.
What do you know about Rufus Sedaris?
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
I don't work here.
I thought you were a detective.
Well,
Do you know anything about this bag?
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared, and others appeared. Very suspicious.
What are you even talking about? Is this your bag?
No.
Everyone here is being really unhelpful.
I bet you the bag belongs to Freddy, and Freddy's an idiot and switched it out with the thief. But he's stupid, so he wouldn't know.
Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
that's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
Why don't you just return them?
I do. Just not every day.
Freddy, I hate you.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me. He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
I think legally he can't.
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get to chat.
What do you think about
Oh, he's a great guy. I just wish I'd finally get a raise. Yes, sorry, this is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
Jesus Christ.
Can you tell me more about Freddy Frederson?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you. Freddy? He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space.
Amen, Laura.
Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that.
So it was Laura who called me.
Damn, yeah. I'm really dumb as bricks, so I just keep throwing random names into the slots and it's working.
I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
How many other ducks are in this office, Laura?
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm, working.
It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
Boris... That's a question waiver.
Now that I had everyone's name and job, it would be easier to figure out what was going on.
This won't help me in the slightest.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft, and what they were planning in the kitchen. What can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's, not the most reliable worker.
Yeah, he's always late.
But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Not the greatest janitor. He came with the building.
Are all of your workers, like, below subpar for you?
What do you know about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee. She basically does the work of 5 people.
So why don't you pay her more?
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
Yeah, I figured.
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation, which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
It's, dirty gym clothes.
Can I still get clues out of the receptionist?
So, do you have an idea who would have hired me?
It's about the incident, isn't it? Sorry. No idea.
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out. I do love her, but if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
Ugh, I don't know what I saw in him. I mean, I guess he's good looking, but my god, is he boring.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but she can't keep her mouth shut. It seems like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
That bothered me in particular was to figure out the situation about the culprit. I had to consider what objects stood out in this case. I had to check again which objects the people involved interacted with. I had to take into consideration who the note in the fridge was signed by, and why they decided to take action. I had a feeling something bigger was going on than meets the eye.
This isn't helpful at all.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular, to figure out the situation about the... I was wondering who was involved in this business. I had to consider that not all identities were known yet. I was sure they'd come to light at a later point. I needed to work out what Fredersen has to do with all this.
Well, Fredersen's kind of an idiot, right? If you're motherly, maybe you're doing something for Sophie.
Margaret was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie.
That's the answer the entire time. A simple surprise party.
I see. He didn't actually forget her birthday.
I swear to God, every time I play these type of games, I always think to myself, I don't have to set it on easy mode. I'm smart. I know how to do stuff. I know how to solve mysteries. And then I get to it, and then I'm stuck for 30 minutes trying to solve a stupid riddle in a journal where you just fill in the blanks. Don't sigh at me. What is this? Freddy's. What are you framed by the salami band?
It was as I thought.
I am going to jump in front of an intersection.
Freddie Fredersen was actually being framed. This office wasn't as boring as it looked. When Freddie took the bus back, and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag.
Because he's blind.
This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his.
And he's blind.
The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit. This made him a target. And to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what?
I literally didn't know up until like 2 minutes ago.
Okay, get into position. I just texted her, so she should be here in a...
Huh? What's this?
Surprise!
Oh, surprise!
No way. This is all for me? Huh? A letter?
What?
Oh.
Salami? What a terrible present.
I'm going to end you, Freddy.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for salami!
It's the Salami Bandit!
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Fredrickson's bag.
And now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Frederson.
Amen, Laura, but for the wrong reason.
By the end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction to a present being stolen.
I mean, she was probably really excited for it, and now it's just replaced by slabs of meat.
Or is there more to it? It'll be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure everything out.
Yeah, don't count on it. I'm not a very good duck or detective.
What can you possibly do?
Search up the answers online.
Leave me alone.
Do you think she liked my present? I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. Huh. I should really get back to work.
Sounds pretty gay to me.
It's a heart-shaped necklace. Ugh, looks tacky.
That's probably from Boris.
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It says, limited edition.
Captain Brightbeak stared deep into the alien's eyes. There were 12 of them, and they were red. The eyes, not the aliens. The aliens were blue, and there were 43. All of them wore shiny metal armor, which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one which stepped forward. It was also the most beautiful. The only one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking from a hole that looked a bit like Pretty Lady's mouth. The translation device the captain had invented word into action, translating the words into words he could understand. Hey, you look cute. A mechanical voice whispered into the oh, my bad. Hey, you look cute. A mechanical voice whispered into his ear. Can I get your number? Bonjour, everyone. Quite unbelievable. I entered the office really easily, lol. Sayonara, edgelords.
I wonder what the purpose of that letter is. What do you think about this letter?
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore.
My man, Rufus. You're sounding a bit of a boomer over there.
What's with the weird line breaks?
Probably a purple-eyed alien or something. Yeah.
I cracked it! Let's see what secret she has on her computer.
Who opens like a ton of windows and just throws them everywhere on screen like this? Is this why you got divorced?
Who is this person she's messaging?
I don't know, bag got stolen. Letters got stolen. Oh, crap. Rufus gave the book because he used a pen name. What if nothing was stolen?
So, nothing got stolen after all. It seemed that the salami present was intentional.
Oh, okay. Margaret received a nice message that contained a silly letter. What's on your computer?
You definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy.
She got clout, she'll cancel you. Oh, you moved? What's this? Customs procedures for passengers entering from west borders. Allowed goods. Personal items. Worthless. No fireworks. Weapons, plants. More than 10 trombones. Books not in the interest of the eastern states. Meat, potatoes. Gun, scary. That's nice.
What do they have against potatoes?
Maybe it was too romantic.
Probably not.
Did Sophie ask about me?
No.
She didn't.
Ah, I see. Maybe I should have gotten her something more expensive.
My man, just give up.
Life's just not going so well right now.
Tell me about it.
I lost all my hockey bets too.
You look like a salami name. Oh.
That explains all the high-grade salami.
How is it that whenever I just go through mindlessly filling it in, I get the answer, but when I think about it, I can't solve the deductions.
I just needed to find out who was behind this. Sophie was receiving threats.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't deduced any of this myself. Media literacy is dead in my brain. I am just going through and filling it out with every single choice I can until I get it. What do you mean Sophie was receiving threats? Why is a giraffe being threatened? Is she hiding salami in her neck that's illegally being imported?
I needed to find out why. The mystery of the salami bandit was slowly getting unraveled. Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East. This is why the salami bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the salami bandit that had a hidden, threatening message. This was serious. I had to question all of the employees. Thanks for coming, everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie. Where is she?
Slacking off. Playing on her computer phone, like usual.
Rufus, if you ain't got anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Weren't you taught that?
She's having problems with her family. She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
Margaret, nobody got killed. Why do you think we're here?
What? No one died!
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
He is right, actually. He is getting framed.
Freddy's too stupid to pull this off, we all know that.
What? Why would anyone bother?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random doc that waddled into this office?
Waddling is a derogatory term. Don't use it, please.
I'm leaving.
I'm a certified private investigator and...
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsiccia using your very own buses.
This entire company's just a money laundering scheme, isn't it?
Huh? What's going on?
Okay, this is going too far. I really have more important things to do.
Like checking the money behind your family portrait?
Now that is really scandalous. Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Probably.
Maybe. Listen, everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
Everyone just left.
I need to get back to work.
Oh, everybody's leaving?
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
Something for me is not gonna get you any sympathy points.
Yeah.
The one I want with me least.
This is getting intense. Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages?
Die.
Talk someone into telling us the truth?
Die.
Follow people around?
Die.
I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yep, you're doing great.
Alright, let's check out your computer. Alright, he stalks me.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Yeah, you couldn't figure that out. What's up, big man? What you hiding? Oh, hey, he's not in here. Sweet.
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
It's gonna be some, like, fetish art, isn't it? If you just hit cute.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
No.
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
That's it. I quit. You'll never see me again. Sophie.
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence.
She's probably coerced. Fight. Am I the asshole for expecting my co-workers to remember birthday? It's my 20th birthday today, and no one congratulated me. I don't need much. But at least a handwritten card would have been nice. How's that high expectations?
Can't believe she complained about this online. And this is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money, and she would have told me. I'm her friend.
Coercion.
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise she's left. Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
Do you know anything about this letter?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederson. Only he would find this funny.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No. I can't say it comes as a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's Difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
CSOOBD. Customer service? Operation officer and bus driver? 2 people are in customer service. Only Freddy is the operating. And there are supposed to be 4 bus drivers, right? Yo.
I did it! Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
What the heck?
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is.
Yep, it's here.
The key for the server room.
I'm a happy as a duck can be. So I waddled away. Waddled away till the very next day.
Let's see what's hidden in here.
It's just gonna be like a rat.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business.
Don't question it, Laura. If you know what's good for you. Oh, the wire management.
Electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here. What's he keeping in all these boxes?
Salami.
I don't think it's meant to do this.
Definitely not. Back to their eyes, anxious. Oh my god, you're kinda ugly. Breadcrumb shame. Tattertat, poor. God damn.
Has that been there the whole day?
Yeah. Well, someone's been actively using this place.
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Looks like the janitor, maybe? There's CCTV in this place? Computer illiterate, Lisa.
What's up with these bear bus vouchers on eBay?
Sophie got kidnapped because Sophie went snitch.
Sophie got kidnapped!
She got kidnapped?
There must be more to this.
Kidnapped? Sophie to make her stay quiet about the salami bandit illegally importing salamis. Now this isn't about Sophie anymore. This is about the business. I mean, this is like Rufus's place, right? Rufus is blackmailing Manfred to make him stay quiet about Rufus illegally selling vouchers. And Margaret provides the vouchers to Rufus. Yeah.
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers. It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the salami bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the salami bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
Well, Bear Bus kidnapped Sophie.
Oh my god!
I did see that flap outside closed earlier where the duffel bags used to be. Maybe she got shoved in there.
That's where she is being kept! It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
I mean, Manfred's most likely a salami bandit, right? That's how this story archetype goes. Yeah, true.
Manfred is the salami bandit. That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead.
Yeah, it's almost like if you handwrite stuff, it's gonna be in your handwriting.
Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Accomplice, probably Boris? I mean, why else would you keep a bus driver around who's constantly 3 hours late? And then he's 3 hours late because he's like smuggling stuff or whatever. Right? Salami.
The salami bandit wasn't working alone.
This is a two-man job.
It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
Used to date. Sophie and Boris used to date. Helping?
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this.
This duck, it sounds like a real quack. Like, I am pulling all of these answers from, like, my butt. I have no idea what I'm inputting. I'm just throwing stuff in. It's all conspiracy theory.
Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
Oh.
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
Yeah, one of your employees might have suffocated to death. Aren't you worried about that?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet, and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why...
Wasn't this whole case just a stolen lunch? Like, didn't someone just steal someone else's lunch? Was it that the entire thing?
Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes?
All three, they're all accomplices with each other.
Manfred was the mastermind behind everything.
So he gets the biggest sentence.
Should Manfred get arrested?
Yeah, sure.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
No, like Sophie.
Manfred clearly was the one who gave the instructions. Sophie was naive to follow along, but I don't believe she is truly liable. Boris was at the end of the chain.
Is there an option to arrest Freddy?
Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Yeah, sure.
He might have not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind.
You know, I don't think he had the power to even arrest people, though.
I will report to the state police. Manfred! Boris.
And I do it again!
Oh, wait. Really? Wait, so why did you taunt Laura? Why would you taunt... The fact that you taunted Laura toppled your entire scheme.
Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey, I work.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours?
That is a valid complaint.
And while we're at it, Rufus! How dare you embezzle money from the company?
Oh yeah, that kind of is a crime too, isn't it?
And then threaten me!
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation!
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
Look, you literally just confessed. How about nobody but Freddy goes to jail?
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
The police? I didn't do anything.
You know very well you assisted in organized smuggling.
I didn't. I thought I was helping Sophie. She said her cousin was ill.
This man's an idiot.
And the only thing that would make her happy was the salsicha salamis.
That's still smuggling.
But look at him. He's such a nice guy.
Freddy, just shut up.
I don't believe he could ever do something wrong.
Shut up, Freddy.
He, has, though. Ignorance is no excuse in the eyes of the law.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective.
I already made that joke, Freddy. Go rot in a hole.
You're just as cool as I imagined.
Not now, Fredderson. The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Hey, that's your Twitter description. Nice. Wow. I'm just a peasant after all, huh? Remember to like and subscribe. That was a fun little game, even if I was dumb as bricks and couldn't solve half the puzzles. Brian David Gilbert, you're really good at making a hateable character, thank you.
Oh, crap.
You didn't get the money, did you?
I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus?
All you gotta do is waddle. Waddle away.
Guess I'm walking home.
Waddle, waddle. Waddle away till the very next day.
Need a ride?
Freddy's gonna kidnap you. Run.
I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
He is gonna kidnap you.
No, thank you.
Good choice.
Come on, it'll be fun!
No.
Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
Run.
I really don't.
Alligators eat ducks.
Please?
Yeah, fine.
You just signed your death certificate, detective. And the detective, Eugene
Great.
McQuackley, was
Now
never
I
seen
finally
again.
have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up,
Absolutely not.
and I could be your sidekick.
I wish Freddy got fired. Well, bye.